Good morning, sunshines. Here I am teaching from the table this morning. I saw a cool activity online with fingerprints using stamp pads, and I didn't have any stamp pads, so I used acrylic paint. I'm not so sure you couldn't color your child's hand or thumbprint, fingerprint with a watercolor marker and do the same thing. But what I would do is I would either read aloud or allow them to listen to an ABC book on YouTube or somewhere on the internet. And this activity is awesome. It really is, because it can be used for a dictionary. It can be used to help with concepts of print, writing, spelling, parts of a book. So let me show you what I did, and I want to give you some suggestions for different age levels. I just wrote my ABC book, and I took copy paper. This could be done with construction paper, cardstock. The only thing is you need to be careful about the thickness, because the staples won't go through. I tried to do full pages, and I didn't have a stapler big enough here to staple through all the pages that it would have turned out to be. So what I did is I took my copy paper and cut it in half, and then I actually halved it. And I went ahead and prepped all of this prior to this video, and what I would do, or what I did first, is I actually generated a list, and you could do the same thing with your children with 4s, 5s, 6, 7s. I would generate this list for 1s, 2s, and 3s. With 1s, you're going to have to make the book completely yourself, and it needs to be laminated, just because 1-year-olds are going to put it in their mouth and things like that. For 2s, you're going to have to probably make the book and write the words. For 3-year-olds, you would also have to write the word, and what you would use this for is really a concepts of print book with them that you could have, especially if you laminate it. For your older 5s, young 4s, what I would do, and I've shown you an example of me just doing it and writing the word. And for your, and what I did is I just made fingerprints, and I just drew the animal, and I just wrote the word. For your younger 4s and some of your older 4s, I would highlight the word and then let them trace the word. That's an awesome activity. And then for your older 4s and 5s, younger 5s, I'd have them to copy the word. I would write it on another sheet of paper and have them to copy the word on the paper. And then for your older 5s and 6-year-olds, have them to sound it out and try to spell the word. We're not looking for correct spelling here, guys. We're looking to see if they know letter sounds and can match those sounds to the actual print of the letter. For your 6 and 7s, they should be able to write their own words. So then you have a dictionary, you have a book that they can read, and it's something that's meaningful because they made it, they helped in the process of it, and they have also had hands-on experience making this with the fingerprints, copying text, left to right, front cover, back cover. You could make a title page to go in between. I'd write down here, I wrote written and illustrated by Candace Lamanek. I would make sure that you talked about how they're being an author by writing these words and illustrators by drawing the pictures. So this was a fun activity, but it is so useful in so many ways. If your older fours are trying to write a word and they don't know how to spell it, refer back to this book. With your older ones, you could even make each page a letter and they could add to the list as they go. So there's many different things that you could do with this. Now, I don't suggest doing this all in one sitting. I would do a letter a day. Do a couple letters each week. If you try to sit down and do all of this in one day, your child's going to get disinterested. You're going to get disinterested. Both of you are going to get frustrated, and it's not worth it. And remember, we're not looking for perfection. We're looking for the process and making sure that children understand how to read books and how books are created and written. I hope you found this useful. I had fun doing it. Love everybody. See you later.